Alright, so today we are at the Moomoo new store opening at Bugis, and this is right opposite Bugis Junction. It is not located within Bugis Junction itself. Okay, the exact address is at 496 North Bridge Road, and we have received this information to go for the official opening. And today I have a few tasks to complete. Number one is to visit the new cafe at Moomoo. Okay, number two is to attend the Moo Academy because everything is bigger and better. All these workshops will be live there, and you can also catch your favorite influencer or trainer or speaker. Next time, all these workshops are going to house in the new Moomoo store at Bugis that is bigger and better in the entire Southeast Asia. So let's check it out. And just for context, Moomoo already have two physical stores, one already at 313 Somerset and the other one at Gem. So this location is directly opposite Bugis Junction. So you just have to cross the road across the mall and you will see this very iconic shophouse. And just for your background, this shophouse was valued at $42 million as a heritage shophouse, and this news was released in 2024. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Chris from HoneyMoneySG, and I run a Telegram group of close to 23,000 members, and you can join us there for very like-minded finance discussions. Okay, so you see this street name, Nyangxia Street. This is where Moomoo will be in. Okay, then you can just drive in here, or you just take MRT, or you take bus, and you come this location now. So we are right now at level 1 of Moomoo Bugis store, and this is where the Kyo Cafe is. So they are in a partnership, and you can now grab 25% off in Kyo Cafe if you are a Moomoo registered user. And not just that, if you are new to Moomoo, you can also use my exclusive link here or scan the QR code, and then you can get some very good welcome rewards worth over 4 figures. Okay, make sure you fulfill the terms and conditions, then you can get the fund and trade promotion. And using my link, you also get additional NVDA shares according to the terms and conditions. So check out the link, and yeah, let's go and grab some coffee. And also right now for the new store opening, the first 1,000 coffee is on Moomoo. All you have to do is just to Google Maps, search Moomoo Store Bugis and Moomoo Cafe by Kyo, snap a photo and write a Google review, and let the staff verify, and you can get your free coffee. So for those of you who just want to have good conversations over coffee, discuss your investments, this is the perfect place to, you know, grab your friends, get some kakis, talk about investments, and have a drink on Moomoo. So now I'm going to order the coffee at Moomoo Cafe by Kyo. Okay, so go and support them, and you can get 25% off if you're a Moomoo member. Okay, so let's do the order process now. Okay, here is the menu that I have. I'll put a photo here so you can see the price and the menu. Okay, so while waiting for the coffee, I think what is important is that in a cafe, it's not just a cafe. Otherwise, I think there's no special element you could eat, right? But here at Moomoo Cafe, you can actually discuss your investments over coffee, either with a Moomoo team support, or, you know, just grab a few of your favorite investment kakis. And now visiting a cafe, you can think about Moomoo because you don't need to go to any other cafe. And over here, if you really need some regulated financial advice, you can just go and ask the Moomoo team, right? This is where the new investment hub, and you can now discuss over coffee. So let's grab the drink. So what I ordered is the tiramisu ice latte, and this costs $10 on the menu. But don't forget, you can get 25% off if you are a Moomoo registered user. So remember to use my link and sign up for Moomoo, and you can get this at 25% off. So it looks quite nice, right? Based on what I heard from Moomoo team, they actually had this coffee joint near their old office or current office, and then they got them to open at their new store as a form of partnership. So now you have a cafe slash investment office slash retail store partnership, which I think is a good synergy, right? Like I said, y'all want to discuss investments over coffee and not just any other joint. This is the Moomoo Cafe, which is the first in Southeast Asia. Bigger and better. Okay, and there's even new user rewards up to 2,264 Singapore dollars when you join Moomoo. Alright, so new user deposit, just deposit at least $3,000. You can get $30 trading cash coupon plus NVDA share. And you can also get grand opening exclusive Apple share rewards, total value at least $80. Of course, if you have higher funding tier, you can get higher tier of rewards. Then for existing users who visit the Moomoo Bugis store, you deposit 10,000 Singapore dollars, you can get $30 of Apple share. If you deposit 100,000 Singapore dollars, you can get 100 Singapore dollars of Apple share. And please make sure that you talk to the Moomoo ambassador to get a special promo code in order to unlock all these rewards. Terms and conditions apply. Great, so now we are going to do the lucky draw and see what you can get if you deposit at least $10,000 to Moomoo as an existing user. Yeah. $100 Moomoo Cafe coupon. Wow. Next time y'all come, y'all can get free coffee. Okay, so right now we are at the second floor of the Moomoo Bugis store, and this is VIP room 1. That's where you can have your private one-to-one conversations with either a Moomoo rep or someone from the Moomoo team lah. Okay, then you can have some financial advice that is regulated. Okay, let's take a look at this room. So you can see it's pretty cozy. We just have a sofa here and then like a one-seater here. So I think it's pretty good if you just want to, you know, have a place to relax and chill, and you don't want to be so stressed, you know, like in the sales office where everyone is trying to sell you things. Sometimes you just want to find people to talk about in investments. So I think this is quite a nice place, very nicely renovated lah. So if you are free, do drop by Moomoo Bugis store. I think they have a lot of new features that you can come and take a look. And if you notice all this interior design and renovation, they have an orange or Moomoo theme, just like this painting here. So don't worry, you are in good hands if you are a Moomoo user. Okay, then over here, we have the library section at the second floor. This is where you can, you know, take some books and read and broaden your investment knowledge or financial knowledge. And I think it's very interesting that they display all the awards so you can see like what kind of awards Moomoo have. And yeah, you can find some of your favorite books here from your favorite finance authors. So after grabbing your coffee, just come over to level 2, have a read and have a chat with your favorite investment kakis. So over here is the workshop area, and what I heard is that it can house up to 60 people and it's still extendable. And this is where you have your favorite speakers, events, workshops, all these trainings will be held in the new second floor of Moomoo Bugis store. And today we attended the first Moo Academy session conducted by the Chief Market Strategist Isaac Lim from Moomoo. And we talked about a 4Ms framework specifically for trading. And this is quite different from the previous speaking session that I had in Moomoo's corporate office, because right here it is more integrated. You can really find people like they are more engaged in investing, and it's more like a casual vibe compared to a normal corporate office vibe. So I think the atmosphere to learn is also very important. This is why if you also want to take part in all these Moo Academy courses, go over to your Moomoo app and head over to the promotion tab. You can see what are the upcoming events that are available for you to register on your app. And these are not only speakers from SGX or, you know, all these finance houses, but we also have your favorite influencers like my good friend Shao Chun here. So go and support your favorite influencer in the event, and who knows, next time I may be the one conducting the workshop at this space.
Hi everyone. Yeah, so really happy to be able to share with all of you some ideas and knowledge about technical analysis. So one of the things that I covered in the morning session was the 4 M's of trading, right? Why must we trade? Why we must manage money, right? The kind of mental fortitude that a trader needs, and the kind of method, the systems that every trader must have. So these are the 4 M's of trading. This is what I covered, right? And increasingly, I think the key takeaway for the audiences, for listeners, is that as markets become more and more volatile, as markets become more and more fast-paced, it is important to know how to trade. So if you're a trader, right, you need to learn the skill set of a trader. If you are a long-term investor, it is also important to know how to trade so that you can safely navigate your long-term view moving from point A to your profitable phase.
So if you ask me for my honest opinion, why they open the third store at a shop house instead of within the shopping mall, you think about it, right? Within the shopping mall is for retail transactions. It's for people to just buy their stuff and, you know, yeah, and have a good family getaway. But over here, it is more intentional at the shop house because this is where investors and coffee lovers gather, and then they can go for all these workshops that are for free, and then they can communicate with like-minded people. So to me, it's more intentional. You want it to be bigger, you want it to be better. Firstly, you need the visibility, and that's why if you drive past North Bridge Road, we can then see this Moomoo office, right? Sometimes you drive past, then you realize, why is there a Moomoo office here? Then you want better, right? So this is more intentional. There's not like customer service or retail store. It's more like really a workshop space and cafe space for people to gather. And that's where Moomoo takes it a level higher, right? So you can also network with all these like-minded people around at the Moomoo Cafe as well as Moo Academy. So that's how I see this. Okay, it is quite different from all those banking retail spaces where it is really there to just do transactions. This is not. This is more about networking. It's more about social integration. And that is what I really like about this new Moomoo Bugis store. So come and check it out. The exact address is at 496 North Bridge Road. Okay, head over, and sometimes as existing user, new user, just check out what is their latest promotions. And I'll see you in the next video.